Hi everyone. I'm a little bit nervous because that was a bit of a tough act to follow, to be honest. But my name's Carena. I'm one half of Click Fitness. You may have seen it. We're a young company. We formed in 2017, so 2018 was actually our first year in business, full year. That's me and that's my sister. She's the cute one. I was actually living in Auckland running a made-to-order swimwear company, and my sister was living in Wellington, working in marketing at the time, when we decided to go into business together. It was a great idea at the time. We decided to do something online because obviously being at different ends of the country made it help that it was an online company. We noticed this trend of people utilising social media to create businesses and sell products. So we thought, hey, that's what we're going to do. The reason we decided to go with fitness wear was because I studied fashion for 2 years before I did my business degree. And she's quite a gun in marketing, so we thought maybe we'll put our heads together and come up with something really cool. We noticed a gap in the market for quality fitness wear that wasn't too expensive, but also fulfilled a bit of a function as well. You see brands like Skins and 2XU, and they're very high performance focused, and we wanted to create a compression wear brand that was more fashion focused as well, that women could really get behind. So to date, we've sold over 15,000 pairs of Click compression tights, and that was starting 2017. Last year we sold 10,000 pairs, and we just did just $1 million in turnover, so that was quite a big year for our little baby company. My sister moved to Auckland mid last year, so we have been working together in Auckland ever since. So what I wanted to talk about is how we sort of established ourselves in a really competitive market. We identified our market and we developed our product to work with that market as well. So we had an idea for our product. We kind of knew who we wanted to sell it to, but we really developed it around who our customer was as well, so that it really fit them. We identified a gap in the market, and our market was basically our peers. So we identified 3 types of people. One was women who work out regularly. They go to the gym a lot, they're very active in their regular life. Women who like to wear active wear just, to a cafe, out on the weekend, around and about, sitting at home. And the third one was women on a fitness journey. So we didn't want to make it small women only or active women only. So we decided to make our product range from size 6 to 18 to be really inclusive of the general market. We thought about what the women would really want in a product, and you obviously assume if you're wearing fitness wear, it's tight fitting, you want to look good in it. They should stay up when you're wearing them. We've had a lot of problems with wearing fitness tights. You're exercising, walking down the road, and you have to pull them up all the time. We know a lot of women that really wanted to avoid that, so that was one of our key points. I don't know if you've heard about Lululemon, a fitness wear brand, but they had a big scandal not long ago, a couple of years ago actually, about a whole bunch of their tights being see-through, and you could see people's bums through them. So we wanted to make sure that was never going to be a problem. And of course they should be comfortable and supportive and fashionable enough that people want to wear them. We decided to name our brand Click Fitness. We decided on the word click because it sort of encompassed a group of people coming together, being friends, supporting each other, working together as a whole. So that's how we sort of established our brand and our market. Our marketing strategy and budget was another story. Obviously we wanted to be proud to celebrate everybody at every stage. Whether someone's just starting their fitness journey, they're a competitor, they're somewhere in between, our aim was to foster a supportive and encouraging environment to help them feel comfortable while they're reaching their goals. Our idea is that we're sort of here to hype you up and help you celebrate your wins, but also be there when you have stumbles as well, because everybody's got those, So we decided that was our marketing strategy. We're here for you. and everyone else in our clique is here for you too, basically. Once we sort of identified our marketing strategy, we knew that we were going to run with social media as our main marketing sort of strategy, we decided to find a few influencers to go for. We had about $1,000 in marketing money to spend. We didn't start with much. We spent all of our money in production because we had it produced in China straight away. So I think about 3/4 of our budget went straight into production. We ended up choosing our 3 ideal influencers that we thought would represent our brand well, and we contacted their agents. So these were the 3 influencers that we originally decided to go for. Simone Anderson, she's quite a well-known influencer in Auckland. She started a weight loss journey and ended up losing 92 kilos. She documented it online, and she's very, very popular with our market. Riley Hemson, she has an Instagram handle, Healthy Chick 101. She's a very body positive but also fitness ambassador. And then Micaiah Carr, who is basically one of the original bloggers and influencers in New Zealand. She's got a very strong following of everyday women, and that's sort of who we thought we could really approach with this. So the agents got back to us. Our $1,000, it wouldn't even cover a single post from any of these women here. In fact, it was over 3 times as much as that. So we're kind of stuck. What did happen though was Micaiah Carr's agent came to us and she said, look, I know you're a New Zealand business starting up, we'll help you out. If you send a pair of tights to Micaiah, if she likes them, she'll do a story for $600. If she's or doesn't like them, she'll send them back and you don't have to pay anything. And so we were like, sweet, $600, that's not even our whole marketing budget. So Micaiah took the tights and didn't hear much after that, to be honest, a couple of weeks. And on January 20th, I was actually on holiday in Sydney, and it was about 8 a.m. in the morning, and my phone started going crazy. Like, I've got a little we use Shopify as our selling platform, and I've got an app on my phone, and anytime we get a sale, it goes cha-ching, which is a really fun noise to hear in the morning. But yeah, every time we get a sale, it goes cha-ching, and I woke up to it going cha-ching, 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 and I was like, what the heck is going on here? And went on our social, and Micaiah had not only liked the tights and done a story about them, she'd also done a post on her Instagram page with a review raving about them, and we sold out of all 400 pairs of tights we had that morning. So in about 4 hours, we sold out. So this was the post she did. It's not an influencer post, as you know, you see people selling skinny tea. She's not perfect. She's proud of the fact that she's not perfect. She did a rave about it, basically. We didn't pay her for it, which was even better for us. And yeah, that was the post that sold all of our tights, basically. So yeah, it just goes to show that I think something authentic like this almost does a better job of, you know, an influencer that's shiny and perfect and, you know, what you'd expect to see on Instagram. Excuse me, I've got my pages tangled up. Cool. After that post, our sales pretty much, well, we sold out of tights for 5 weeks. We completely sold out. We had to order more from China. The lead time was 5 weeks. By the time that 5 weeks was up and we restocked, we sold out again, 1,000 pairs of tights straight away. So we had to do a launch date, a launch time. We had 600 people waiting on the site before we even turned the product on. So that was really cool. We found that scarcity works for us for some reason. People want it more if it's not available all the time. But what we did find was that people were selling our product for us. We tried really hard to make a quality pair of pants, basically. It was one style, one colour. Had, I think, 14 different sizes. 6 to 18 in tall people and short people, because I'm a short people and I had trouble finding pants to fit. So basically this is our tagged pages on Instagram. We get between 5 and 10 tagged posts a day, and on stories we usually get around 20 tagged stories a day. So it's basically a perpetual motion machine where you've got customers buying it from you, but they love the product, so they post about it, and then their friends see it. So it's almost social media influencing that we haven't had to pay for, which is ideal, really. In fact, mid last year, for about 5 months, I was living in the States and my sister was working from here. We didn't pay for any marketing at all. It was just all this. Reposting people, yeah. It was really cool. So after the black tights were selling really well, we started doing limited edition colours. So we've done 2 limited edition colours so far. We started with plum, and that sold out 800 pairs in 10 minutes. We actually did that at the Westpac Business Awards, so that was fun. Sitting at dinner, watching the sales come through, it was really exciting. And then plum, we did 2,000 pairs in 24 hours. So we're just sort of working on our next products at the moment. I'm actually going to China on Sunday, so all very exciting. Yeah. So guys, my little conclusion for you. You may know what you want to sell, you may not. But if you have a strong plan and a really strong idea of how you want to sell it and how you want to fulfill a need, then you'll have a really good business. Like you really do need to plan your marketing around your potential market as well. For example, if we had a product that was aimed at an older audience, our social media probably wouldn't do as well. But we were basically right in the middle of the sweet spot there with our targeted marketing. If you've got a niche product, which obviously isn't going to be as popular in the mainstream market, but you can find places to sell it and find people that will sell it for you. Hobbyists, like I've got a friend that does hobby jet planes. He's in hobby groups. There's a lot of ways that you can directly contact markets without having to mass advertise. What else was I going to say? If you've got no budget, we had $1,000. Like we really kind of winged it, to be honest. We talked to a lot of people, tried to figure out what the easiest way to spend that $1,000 was. Everyone's always going to have a different opinion, so you really have to trust your gut on what you want to do. But get tricky with how you're marketing. Get your friends to promote it. Get your product into a guerrilla marketing situation where you just place it somewhere that's in the background of someone's very important business. You never know. As I said, we were really lucky with our social. Micaiah just has such a huge influence, but we got that from talking to the agent like regular people, seeing what they could do for us. So don't be too scared to ask questions, basically. So when you're selling your product or service, obviously, just really create a strong plan before you go out there and do it. It's really helpful. That's all. Sorry it was short.